We all know that the Prophet ﷺ is buried in the sacred chamber along with first two Khalifas, Abu Bakr radiallahu anh and Umar radiallahu anh. In history, there have been few attempts to remove the blessed body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. There were two done by the Fatimi Khalifa. His name was Al-Hakim bi Amrillah. He wanted to transfer the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam from Medina to Egypt, to Cairo, so people can start visiting Cairo more, and that would bring him more business. He made two attempts and they both failed. Another attempt was done around the year 578 after Hijrah, and that was done by Syrian Christians. Also, they wanted to steal the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. There was a very famous Muslim leader. His name was Nor-ad-Din Zinki. Nor-ad-Din Zinki was part of the Seljuk Empire, and he ruled over Syria. And he was the mentor of Salahuddin Al Ayubi, the well-known hero Salahuddin Al Ayubi. Nor-ad-Din, after praying tahajjud, he went to sleep, and in his dream he saw Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in that dream, he pointed out two men with blonde hair. So Nor-ad-Din, which his first name is Mahmud, woke up from the dream. He was, surprised. What kind of dream is this? And he did not pay much attention to it until he saw it 3 times in a row. So he woke up and he went to one of the very close ministers, very righteous man. His name was Jamaluddin Al-Mawsili. Jamaluddin Al-Mawsili advised him to not to tell anyone and to immediately go to Medina. So Nor-ad-Din Zinki took some soldiers with him, and also Jamal ad-Din accompanied him and went to Medina. It said it took 16 days to arrive, and when he arrived there, the governor of Medina was surprised because he was not notified that he was coming. So he inquired about the trip, and Nor-ad-Din informed him why did he make this trip in the middle of the night and without any prior notice. So the governor asked the Sultan if he can recognize the two men he saw in the dream, and the Sultan, he confirmed, yes, I can. So what they did is they announced all over Medina that the Sultan is here and he wants to provide a lot of food and gifts to everybody. So when this news spread in Medina, everybody started coming, and the whole idea was to see and find out if these two men were among the people coming and taking the gifts. So a lot of people came, and they all get gifts and food, and they were not able to identify those two men. They were not among them. So when they finished, the Sultan asked the governor, are these the only people in Medina? That's it? There's nobody else? He said there are two men that came from Morocco recently, and they have been praying a lot, and they have been giving a lot of money to the people. They're very kind, they're very generous. So he said, can we see them? When they walked in, immediately the Sultan Nor-ad-Din Zinki recognized that these are the same two men he saw in his dream. So after questioning them and asking them for their intention, they said, we decided to stay 1 year next to the Masjid al-Nabawi, and we want to perform Hajj and spend all this time in Ibadah. The Sultan, seeing them in the dream, he knew that they are not telling the truth. So he went to their tent and looked, he did not find anything. And then he saw like a kind of carpet. He took it out, and under it there was a lot of money. And after intensive search, they found that they dug a tunnel, and the tunnel is almost by the chamber. Allahu Akbar. They admitted to their mission, and they said, we are here to steal the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and they want to take it back to Rome. They were sentenced and they were executed. Now, after this incident, Nor-ad-Din Zinki ordered a trench to be dug around the sacred chamber, and the trench will be filled with molten lead in order to prevent any future attempts to steal the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.